Listen, fuckers, we're going to do a bonus video. It takes no time to make this video, so if you don't like it, fear not. It doesn't take any time away from doing a regular content. This is just a bonus video. Now back to the video. Or, no, let's get to the video. I don't know. I'm on drugs. I'm not really... That's... Fuck. Alright. You and I. We're going to go for a little ride. Actually, I'm just testing out the sound, so... this most likely will never get uploaded. If it does, I just wanted to explain that. So what should we talk about? I don't know. I was thinking about doing some car vlogs, because every now and then I gotta take a long ride out somewhere. It's a secret. And usually I have my daughter with me, but now that she's in school, she no longer comes with me, so I figure, man, I should... utilize my time instead of daydreaming about what life would be like if I had $100 million, hit the lottery, wasn't an asshole, shit like that. The normal stuff people think about. Whoa, mailman. Whoa. Fucking shit. Wow, that's a nice house. You must be an asshole. So anyway, movie theaters. I love them. Recently, you guys know I went to see Star Wars The Force Awakens from my crotch with my brother, and we loved it, contrary to popular belief in my reviews. Absolutely loved it. I cannot wait till I go back and... Let me clear the air here. You can love a movie you find flaws with, I adore the shit out of Looper. Love it so fucking much. Are there flaws? Go ahead. Yeah, that's how stop signs work, buddy. You're there first, you go first, you stupid son of a bitch. Anyway, I love the hell out of Looper. No one I know likes Looper. I love it. I went to the theater. I might have been a little buzzed, sipping on some whiskey, some Benchmark number 8. Yeah, sponsored by. And I had a great time in the theater, wonderful experience, but The Force Awakens, like I said, absolutely one of the best theater experiences I have had, especially with the crowd, even though I would prefer they shut the hell up most of the time, just a small preference. I prefer to be quiet, but that's alright, because I'm going to go back and see it a second time where it can be nice and quiet. Anyway, it was a great theater experience, really enjoyed the movie, found some flaws with the movie, some things that I pointed out as possible flaws, and I did even admit I'm holding my judgment until I see the second, third time, and for some people that wasn't good enough. You either apparently are supposed to talk only good things about it, and it's the same thing I tell the fans when I comment. I am extremely confident. I am a very confident fan that Star Wars is back, baby. So it can hold up to criticism. I am that confident. So I can shit on it, if I want, because I feel it'll hold up to that criticism. It's a solid film. Solid. Anyway. Moving right along. So the theater. Ever since I was a little kid, well, you guys know I've always had a dream of making a movie one day where I can show it in a theater, It's pretty much... I used to design movie theater shops, and this gets a bit creepy, because I used to be real big on like what the future would hold, and I used to envision shit that now is considered like the red box, where you would go and it would be a screen, a monitor, instead of all the aisles. I even wrote out a thing where it would be on the end caps in grocery stores. I never imagined it would be at gas stations and shit, but I wrote out that I would set up a video store chain, and I would actually lease out these vending machines that would go on the end caps of, Target or Walmart, the Acme, the grocery stores, so that way when you're shopping, and I don't know why I put it on the end cap. That's ridiculous now. It should logically go with the vending machine. So yeah, Redbox did it better. But you would go, and this is another stupid child idea I had, is if you wanted to buy one of their movies, which now I look at it and think, well, yeah, that is dumb. You could scan the barcode and it will not only play the trailer, but it will actually rent it for you, so that way you can see if you like it and then buy it. I wrote out all these schemes and plans. I've always wanted to do shit like that when I was a little kid, you know, dreaming. Anyway, so I wanted a really awesome, rental store for movies, but also built into a theater and drive-in and all that. It was hooked up. Ludicrous too, by the way. Ludicrous. But another thing, the theater, used to go there all the time, and it would be my form of meditation. The theater would. Friggin' loved it. I don't know, I feel so comfortable in the theater. I just forget about everything else. I enjoy the movie, hopefully. I remember one time when I was younger, me and my buddy, we went to see to the Gateway in Kingston. I think it's like Edwardsville, Pennsylvania. An old crummy ass theater, where this is back in the day where the younger kids, maybe even just 10 years younger than I am, you've never gone to one of the old school theaters. Man, count yourself lucky, because when I was little, they didn't have slanted seatings like many of you, if you remember. It was straight across, so when you sat in a theater, everybody sat straight. They didn't have slanted seatings, so if there was tall people in front of you, it sucked. That's something I never hear anyone talk about. I hear people talking about, like, you know, VHS and DVD and whatever, whoop-de-whoop, but I never hear anyone talk about how the theaters were straight across. Maybe that was only in select areas, but where I was at before they put in, you know, the really big theater, it was straight across with the seating, and it sucked. Oh, man. That actually gave birth to, that sounded weird, but sorry, I bumped it with my hand, all right? Anyway, the seating, the way it was growing up in the theaters, actually conditioned me to only enjoy going when the movie is out for a few weeks and it was a matinee or there was no lines. And still to this day, I enjoy that more. I like going oftentimes alone to an empty theater and watching a movie. It's like, yeah, it's awesome. It's like I'm rich and I own the theater, you know? Just me and the movie. A couple other people in the background. You know, who cares, as long as they're being quiet. Some old people off to the side. As long as they're being quiet, I don't care. But anyway, what am I talking about? I don't know. Theaters. Comfortable as hell. Oh, that's right. So I go to the Gateway with my buddy, right? One of my best friends growing up. And we go to see Saving Private Ryan. All I remember is it was a regular, you know, usual ass day. When we go, I had one of the most amazing theater experiences in the friggin' world. Holy shit. I remember being young, and when the ground is shaking and the bass is kicking on, you can see the little rocks and pebbles during the battle, because a tank was coming during the one scene, and I remember just feeling it to my bones. Even not just the theater experience, but that movie itself at that time was just wow, man. And it left me with an experience I'll never forget. One of the most amazing theater experiences was Saving Private Ryan, because of the style of movie, because like just everything as a whole was a total win. And keep in mind, I saw it in a theater where the seating was flat, where it wasn't raised. I got to look into that to see if that was just my area and we had a shitty theater or what, because we lived in a shitty area, you know. It was the same old story where, you know, what, a coal mining town. At one point it was this shit, you know, amusement park. Over here, you know, you had other shit going on, and then, you know, after coal, I guess everyone just became broke as hell. So now there's a lot of dive bars, you know, inner city drugs and crime and shit like that. Anyhow, so another theater experience that was utterly amazing, probably one of the most amazing, was The Passion of the Christ. I remember I just recently moved to North Carolina for the first time for my sheet metal job. I moved there for the job, and me and my cousin JC said, screw it, we're not doing anything, let's go see this Passion of the Christ, you know. And holy shit, the people's reactions, just the movie itself. And it was really awesome because we saw it in, I think it was in like Zebulon or Lewisburg, North Carolina. And they had an old school theater where it was set up where back in the segregation days where, and this is going to sound like an ass, but they would have the blacks sit on the balcony, and this is where I'm going to say it's going to sound like an ass, is I would almost prefer the balcony when they said that, because they tour it when they do it. They're like, oh yeah, whoop-de-whoop. And I was looking up there, and I'm like, well, I think I would prefer the balcony. But yeah, it was like a landmark theater where it still was set up like it was 100 years ago, you know? So it was amazing. Anyhow, that theater experience was just tremendous. Between Saving Private Ryan, Passion of the Christ, and Star Wars The Force Awakens, I think those are the 3 top best theater experiences. And The Force Awakens has to do with the nostalgia, with how much I love the Star Wars franchise, and the crowd to all coming together. If I can include a TV show, not just movies, I would have to say going to see the season premiere of The Walking Dead Season 6 at Madison Square Garden. That was another amazing, technically a theater, even though it was in like a stadium on a screen. But yeah, Passion of the Christ, yeah, just amazing. But still to this day, I love going to the theaters. It is like my form of mental cleansing, you know. I feel so, and I love going by myself too. Like, I'll go with people, but if I have the opportunity to go by myself and see a movie, I'm jumping on it. And I plan on doing that with Star Wars. Like, I know my brother wants to take my niece to see it, his daughter. She loves Star Wars, which is so cool, but he's going to take her, and I know my daughter, she'll watch it when it comes out on DVD, but she's not real big into it. She likes it for 15 minutes at a time, you know? But me, I am going by myself, and I'm going to go see it and just soak it up. Probably in another week or two when it's not as busy. And this video was just to test the sound quality in a car vlog. If I upload this, I don't know, I just did it for shits. If you hate it, I will never make another video like this again. If you like it and want some random chit chat, please let me know, because you guys telling me what you like and what you don't like, preferably just simply tell me what you like. That helps me understand you guys a little better. And like I said, or maybe I should state this, when I'm talking about doing these car vlogs, like this car vlog doesn't take away from the other content. Like, I'm not going to edit this. I did drop the camera. I think I dropped it twice. Once was a pothole and the other was me. I bumped it. So I'll go and edit those out. It'll literally take 30 seconds for me to do all that, and to upload it, it'll be nothing, because I just click a button and it uploads to render on the new computer also. So this is about 14-minute video. It will take me 5 minutes of me to actually do stuff once it's all together, to get it online, descriptioned, and post it, because it renders and uploads by itself. So to do more videos like this, it doesn't take away from the content you guys normally get. It'll just be bonus videos. So keep that in mind when you watch this. I should put this in the beginning. I'm going to put a disclaimer in the beginning. Alright guys, I did a stupid intro just now and I chopped it up, so you'll see that before and now it's all choppy. I'm going to get going. Tell me about your theater experiences. Everything. If you like the theater, if it's just something that's okay, or what. And next time I might chit-chat about home theater systems. Yeah. Yeah, because that's great as well. Surround sound? Oh man. Creepy. You get a creepy movie? Alright, I better shut up. Next time on Car Vlogs with Ronnie Hayes. Thoughts and opinions in that comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn. Subscribe now.